Let's find the guys. Let's see if they're here. We'll be right there, just waiting for the guys. Just waiting for the guys to come on in. All right, hold on. Just waiting for the guys. Where are you guys? All right, we're almost set. Hi. Okay. Oh, there they are. Oh, there we go. Uh-oh, hold on. There we are. Okay. Oh, there we go. Are they here?
Hello.
Guys,
What's up? Mishka.
how the heck
What's
are
up?
you? Thank you for jumping on.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks so much for having us.
It's a little early morning for us.
Sebastian, Remington, and Emerson. So yeah, it's early. It's 10:15. So I'm going to start with this. What
Yeah.
time have you guys? What time do you go to bed during this quarantine? Are you like 5 a.m. guys, or are you going to bed at 10 p.m. like me?
He woke up at 10 p.m. and has been up since 10 p.m.
He has not gone to sleep yet, so.
What in the
We're
world?
on the weirdest
We're on the
schedule
weirdest
of all
schedule.
time. See, Sebastian's having tea, I'm having a drink. It's like, yeah.
This is my nighttime, technically. How is your quarantine going?
You know, knock on wood, it's going well. I'm lucky that I get to be on the radio every day still. It's a crazy setup that I have here, and the engineers have just been doing amazing to get us on there. So it's the acoustics are a little off, but I like it. It feels
Yeah.
totally DIY. I feel like a brand new band that's just starting out and you're making your music at home. That's what it feels like on the radio
Yeah.
every day.
I think it was funny to see who it was Mariah Carey was doing like live stream stuff, but it looks like she's making YouTube videos and making like her first home videos. It's the funniest thing to see people just breaking down and doing it.
All right, guys, I have some questions. Sebastian, I'll go to you first. Take me through where you guys were in the world when you were told that you have to stop the tour and come back.
We were currently we just got to Prague, and we were driving to Prague from Poland, and we were the last band to play in Poland. And
It was an amazing show.
It was an incredible show.
The energy was like, it was like the end. Everyone felt it. It was a weird thing on stage. Yeah.
And we went from that point to getting into Prague, and then they said Milan was canceled, and they said Switzerland was going to be canceled, and Spain was going to be canceled, but we still had to play in Germany, and we still had a show in Budapest. And we were like, all right, we'll finish it out and just try to get home. And then we were in Prague, and that was when the whole thing with Trump saying, all right, flights are being banned to come back, but they didn't specify that if you're American at first, that you can come back. So we booked flights immediately, direct flight from Paris.
It was very scary because we're going to be stuck in Budapest for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was interesting, and we got on the bus, and the bus driver drove us to Paris, but we were the last transport to get out of Czech Republic. So we knowing that for 3 days straight we were getting woken up by guys in hazmat suits, just checking our temperatures.
Yeah.
And it was a little bizarre.
Well, and at that time, like most people, and I would like to know what you were feeling. I'll go to you, Remington. You probably didn't know the seriousness of what was to come for the world.
No.
At that time, were you thinking like, oh, come on, why are they stopping us? We got to go play.
Yeah, honestly, my biggest concern was I just want to play shows. I'm I had no idea the seriousness of everything. And then I just kept seeing news reports, people are dying. I'm like, this is way more important than just a show. So obviously safety comes first for us. So yeah, it was kind of a little bittersweet to leave the tour. But obviously, you know, we want people to be safe and stay indoors, wash their hands, you know, get better.
It was quite
Right.
bizarre though. When we were in the UK doing the first part of the leg of the tour, we were only able to play. We played 4 out of the 5 shows, but 2 of those 5 shows got canceled due to Remington climbing things, and they're like, you know,
Yeah,
I saw that.
you're a risk to the audience and the safety of the fans. And then it's like coronavirus hits, and it's like, is that really your problem? Remington climbing, you know, around, you know, the venue.
So yeah, a lot of the shows got canceled even before coronavirus. So,
That was insane that you guys were out of the country. This is before coronavirus. And because you like to climb things and make it a rock and roll show, we've seen, I mean, you go back, however, 20-something years, Eddie Vedder was like 30, 40 feet high, jumping off
exactly.
stuff. That
Yeah.
was okay, but you can't do that now?
No.
It was unbelievable, and it was kind of one of those things. I think it was.
We rebooked a show in 9 hours.
Yeah.
It's like the venue canceled us, and then we were just like, well, we found our own kind of independent space, and then just like booked a show.
And it was like, it was crazy. We sold the same amount of tickets in like 9 hours from switching a different venue in a different city that was like 50 miles away. So it's just, people just want to have a good time in the show. And
Yeah.
if we travel all this way, we're not going to sit on the bus and be like, well, the show's canceled. You know, we're going to make it work. So
And we've recently like launched our episodes of like an into the look of like behind the scenes of the world tour. So we're on
There's
week
been two episodes so far, right?
yeah.
So
I love
it's
them.
been rewatching it because we watch it and we're like, we miss it so much.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, like that's our home, is, you know, is the stage. So we miss being on tour, but the world's got to get better. You know?
Right. You guys have said, and I say it over and over, the world's got to get better. We got to get healthy. But I want to talk shop a little bit with you guys.
Do it.
The album is still coming out May 29th, right? The Bastards?
It is.
Yes,
it
it
is
is.
still coming out May
We
29th.
put our foot down. It's like, we live in such a digital age that you do not need to like worry about the physical thing going into stores. You can put that a pause on, and people can order the physicals and the vinyls, and they'll get it in time. But the digital world, we might as well put everything out. We
It's
have
like people
15
are
songs.
home, you know, people are home anyway. Let's
Let
give
them
them
listen
some
to
music,
it.
you know.
Yeah.
It's strange though that we chose the symbol of the album of the Bastards
To be a gas mask. Kind of weird timing for that.
Remington, as you guys are sitting there and these songs are done, is there any part of you that wants to jump back in and rearrange or redo stuff right now? Or are you good just being like, this thing is done, May 29th, it's going out there?
Like we've been working on this record for like almost a year and a half, almost 2 years. And I feel like we've done enough tinkering on the record where it's just like, we will drive ourselves insane if we keep working on it any longer. So at this point, we just have to put it out before we like go completely.
I think when we got into the whole record of it, we didn't have like, here's a set 2 months for making an album. We would be on tour for six to 7 weeks, come home for 3 days, finish a song, go back out on the road, come back, finish the song. Oh, we have 2 weeks off. We rented an Airbnb in Joshua Tree and wrote like half the record. Then we went to Malibu Creek, like Topanga Canyon.
And very separated.
The record wasn't finished in one body of work, and I think us touring with Marilyn Manson like put a lot of anger and stuff into the record that would have not been unless we toured with Manson. And
a little heavier inspired, like with the Joshua Tree stuff, you know. So this is a very diverse record for us, you know, because you can kind of see where we like drew our influences from touring with certain bands, and then
Wow.
Yeah, so it's definitely so different than anything we've ever done, but I'm so proud of this piece of work. But I cannot wait to put it out, because I feel like we've been on like the boom boom room cycle for so long where I'm just ready to play the new stuff. Yeah.
And nobody says or should say that you have to do exactly what you did before. You three dudes right there can make whatever the F you want to make based on your experiences in the world and life.
I think that's when it becomes very relatable to like an audience, is when, you know, we're just writing from, this is the first time in our lives we've been writing actually from real experiences and just being incredibly truthful. And on the first record, we haven't really first like record and second record of Boom Boom Room, we wrote those records before we even got in a van and toured. We wrote those records while we were like homeless. We wrote those records before we got a record deal. Like, it was before the band even had a name. And so then now 4 years later, now we're finally of straight touring. We've, did over 700, 750 shows in that time. We've become a different band. You know what I mean?
Road dogs.
We love touring. We slept in our mom's SUV for 2.5 years, doing America over and over and over and over again.
Thanks, Mom, for the lender. We owe you a car. We destroyed that thing. Oh my God.
But you learn how to be a band. You learn how to be with one another. And we wrote some great music with our bass player Daniel, who he's in London. He stayed in London and he's quarantined over there.
He's there, but I think he's weirdly, he loves it over there.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, this is great, this is the best. I was like, okay.
Bye.
I'm like, you want to come home? He's like, no. I'm like, okay.
We'll see you on tour. We'll pick you up when we're going back to Europe.
But we're definitely using this time to just keep writing and just being creative and as much as we can.
And doing the live streams and stuff, which has been a mess, but it's been
It's
incredible.
a new age of like trying to keep interaction fresh, but like not too much cabin fever.
Yeah, right. And we're already working on the next record, which is perfect. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Emerson, I want to go to you on this. From my vantage point, watching you guys, it has been awesome to see how you have built up a fan base 100% on your own. Have there been times when you're just sitting there alone or with your brothers here where you have been impatient with the progression, even though I think it's been fantastic, but from your side of it, has there been impatience ever?
I think we've consistently been like such hard workers for the past 4 or 5 years. When we went out on this tour though, the Europe like Bastards World Tour, that's when I noticed like all of our hard work really paying off. So literally for like 45 days straight, I worked the hardest I've ever worked in my life. Just because like I saw like the payoff like happening so quickly, which was like such a beautiful thing. Like we hosted pop-up shops in London and Paris. So like we were trying to expand the experience of like fan interactions as much as we could. So it was sad. It obviously came to a close, but like I'm excited to go once everything gets resolved, like to keep touring and like expand our ideas. Like we want to host shows at castles type thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's been kind of weird because like, I for me especially, like I feel like I still have the mindset that we're still in our mom's car, and we're still like,
Great.
One of 5 bands, that is like opening the show, playing like a 200 cap club. So I'm still kind of weirdly in that mindset. So we're still like so focused and excited, and we just want to like.
Those are still after
it's
shows.
So it's weird, like knowing like we get to like play like 2,000 people and sold out in London, and we're just like, how the hell did this happen? Like 18 months ago, we just sold out 180 people, and then so it's been a crazy progression. But I feel like we'll still always have that mindset of like being in our mom's car. And so we'll always push further and further.
Good for you guys. I root for you. I'm a huge fan. I cannot wait to see what the rest of the year brings. And I hope that when this is all done, you guys know, and hopefully your spirits are up through this. While the world is crazy and it's so sad, we want everyone to be better. But when this is done, I know I'm going to be starving for some entertainment out there. Yes. And so we are going to be in the starting blocks ready to see you guys play. So be ready for us.
Oh, I'm ready. Fucking ready. I'm ready to go.
All right. Are you guys in the same? Obviously, you're in the same place right now. Yeah. Are these you put on these clothes just for this conversation, or you've been wearing these Emerson since 10 p.m.?
Emerson's been wearing this since 10 p.m. And it was funny. I guess he was telling us.
I went to the bank, and like everyone obviously going out right now is like dressed for like necessity. And like I got dressed to like feel nice, and so I went out and I was like, oh, maybe I got too fancy dressed today, but I feel nice.
It feels nice. Yeah. The one thing that's been really great actually is we've been doing live streams like for 1 hour to 2 hours on the past Saturdays, and it's been nice being like, oh, okay, cool. I'm like, we always dress like this, but being able to like, oh, I feel like the whole day, like I feel like myself because I'm just not sitting at home. Yeah. And it's like we'll get dressed and sit at home, but it's just like. It was nice to like see your own brothers is a nice thing. Like we only see each other when we have to do something,
It's
So.
been weird. This is the first time we've worn pants in like 2 weeks, so it's been a little crazy. I was like,
Well,
this
I'll
is
take off my
it's a
pants now
weird
if you take
feeling.
off yours. Come on.
So yeah,
I don't mind that.
I feel like our whole mindset during quarantine is kind of like anything goes. It's kind of like a lawless land right now.
Yeah.
So shit's getting crazy. Like you could
Yeah.
start drinking at 8 a.m. in the morning. No one's going to judge you. It's like the airport right now. Like anything goes.
Sleep schedules are completely weird,
Yeah.
obviously.
It's definitely funny to see like everyone we want to work with, like we want to shoot music videos for all the new songs, and we just can't because no one wants to work, and obviously no one should be working.
Yeah.
But we're just stuck in this mindset. We're like, we need to work, we need to work, we need to get things done.
I'm finishing up the comic book, which coincides with the Bastards album, since it's
Nice.
it's such a conceptual album. Ever since the conception of this band, actually, like we've developed this storyline that creates this alternate universe where, like, myself and a fan, we've hand drawn every single page. So now I'm like have a chance to like finish it up and get it out in the next few months. So.
Amazing. You guys are hard workers. So cool. So cool to see it all coming together. You guys are really doing it.
Arts and crafts, you know.
Yeah.
The Bastards, the album is May 29th. I cannot thank you enough for jumping on with me. I'm glad we got to have a chat.
Hey, thank you
Good
so
seeing
much
your
for
face.
having us.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, we missed you, buddy.
It's actually
It's great to see.
It's like knowing that we actually live so close to each other. When we figured that out, it's like we can kind of wave at each other, but it's a funny thing.
Yeah, but
All
thank
right.
you so much for having us on, and we cannot wait for you to come out to a live show again. It's going to
Me
be
too.
so much fun.
Me too. Be safe. Thanks to
Thank
everyone that tuned in. You know them, Sebastian, Remington, Emerson, Palaye, Royle. Love you guys. Be safe, and I will see you guys in person soon.
We'll see
Yes,
you.
stay safe.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
taking my pineapple shirt and I'm getting out of here. See you guys.
All right, bye.
Bye. Woo! I've ended it. All right, there we go, Ed. All right. Thanks, everybody. That was fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.